Hi there, I'm Kamil, ex-CSGO pro player and now a Radiant Valorant coach. I've coached over 1500 clients and 20 teams in the last 3 years. And now I want to share my knowledge with you through VOD reviews that I do for people in my Discord. If you want your VOD to be reviewed, make sure to join. Link in the description below.
We're live, baby. New season, baby. New season. First game of the year.
Okay, I appreciate you switching the fucking cam. That's gonna be definitely helpful.
Yeah, like this is my first time playing with him, so I didn't really know how he wanted to play it, so he backs off here.
Yeah, he got dinged, so makes sense. Ooh.
I don't know how I don't get that second.
Yeah, the second probably could have been easily a kill, but I mean, not a bad round indeed. I'm surprised they didn't smoke you.
Which kind of sucks because they play the first couple rounds they're playing 4v5 because their guy shows up like 2 rounds late.
Oh yeah, that's rough.
So, like losing rounds like that are like, you didn't get anything.
Outside the boiler. There's like 2 or 3.
Arch. 2. They're wrapping it.
They're in that library. They're in library right now.
3 up. 3 up, out up.
At this point I would just be looking for exits because we're not winning this round, and any sort of economy that you can take away from them is gonna be huge. That was a nice thing.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try.
77-1.
Substone. I'll drop another one. Are you smoking? You are. I don't have one.
Mollied up. He dropped it. He dropped it. He's just trying to like he's kind of testing it out. I don't know why we had 3 there that round.
Yeah, so like the way you want to think about it is like there are kind of 3 ways you can play B. Either you take banana, or you do what you guys did, which is kind of like play mid-range-ish, so sandbags and the cross. And essentially the idea behind it is to get a kill and back off, like get a kill or maybe get a trade even like 2 for 1 and then back off. Yeah. And the third option is simply to save all of your nades. Obviously you can throw the HE, it's fine, but smoke mollies, we're always saving that shit. Maybe we even throw a flash early or banana just to pretend like we're taking it, so they waste more mollies here, they waste more mollies here, and then when they're about to execute, we smoke. Okay, well, they wait, we smoke. They wait, we molly, and we molly again. So that's the idea. And also your third guy that is a rotator, if that's gonna be the idea for you guys to play, your rotator should leave you a molly or a smoke even both if they feel comfortable on A without those, to have plenty of util to just block them at B. And the third option is just from the get-go, you guys obviously are gonna just play it passive and use those smokes, right? But as I said, like at least you wanna pretend like you're taking it, so they waste some mollies here, and then you just block smoke, smoke, molly, molly, smoke, molly, and they can never execute unless they wanna put the smoke. Whereas here, we had 3 people banana, which is an indicator that like, okay, we want to take banana, because that's usually where you have 3 people. Sure, sometimes it's not going to work out because they molly or whatever, but like, here we kind of like didn't do anything about having 3 people here. And that's kind of like the mess up. Because we took some early fights, but like the third guy was just kind of, you know, yeah, now you and this purple guy is showing some interest into trying to re-aggro, and your teammate smokes you, like,
smoke comes in and kind of like ruins it.
Just like not on the same page at this point.
Yeah. Carry A. And it smokes so early, we can't get any additional info. I think I make a dumb play here. You want to boost you?
Yeah. They just smoked Arch, I think. Yep.
Okay, usually try not to make that much noise on B, because like if you give them away any sort of a clue, they could time you, so that's not great. Okay, at this point, because you've peeked CT already twice and you're already half HP, I would just wrap around to go coils. Coils give you a headshot angle, you're half HP, headshot angle is perfect for that. So okay, that's exactly what we were trying to do. Okay, we go back.
I think we lost someone. I think we lost someone on A, so I was like,
yeah, there is a call out that there are. So yeah. Okay, we got lost for a second there.
Yeah, I didn't know what I wanted to do.
Should rotate B if they're gonna be.
Our team was a bit slow rotating here. I think we had a man advantage, and I just get pitched out there. Like they're super slow.
Yeah, I'm not sure like
I got pinched out.
What's going on with the rotation, if I'm being honest?
I don't know.
'cause, like,
I think if the rotator is in CT there, he doesn't wrap me. But
45. Too much.
yeah, because that's the thing. Like, what I wanted to pick on is like nobody actually made like a clear call that it's B. But like, if your B guy dies and the other one is like in church getting molly and stuff like that, which you can easily see on the radar that like he's not on side. Like they should have figured out on them on their own.
yeah, I
that they
should have
rotate him.
communicated a little bit better as well. I guess.
We're like
Yeah.
playing like these kids are fucking 5 cute. Like, and they're fucking godlike. What are we doing? I only heard one step banana.
This is why these rounds are really bad because it's like it's 3-0. You have like the man advantage. You go eco, then you don't win the gun round. It's,
Like push through it.
I mean, yeah, at the end of the day, like, you just have to keep in mind, like, this is your first match together, and the thing is, like, what people tend to forget is, like, everybody is gonna see the game in different colors. Like, even though I'm
Yeah.
gonna try to teach you stuff, at the end of the day, like, I'm trying to get you as close as I can to understand the game on my level, and even if you do,
Yeah.
you will still see it in a different color. You will make a different decision than I would in a situation with the same knowledge that I have, because we all see the game in a different colors. So, like, maybe those guys on A, like, they didn't rotate because they, I don't know, they were convinced they're gonna go
probably
back A, right, for some reason.
We may have not given him the right call either.
Yeah, so that's the thing, like, that's what you have to just keep in mind to, like, not tilt yourself. Like, at the end of the day, you guys haven't discussed shit. You had, what, 20 minutes of a talk? Like, you cannot cover, you
Yeah.
know, 7 maps in 20 minutes. The only thing that, like, could save this is, for example, if, let's say, I take, like, 4 of my buddies that were, like, let's say, ex-pros or pro right now, and we play this game, like, we're gonna smash them. And the only reason why is because we all have so much experience, but main thing is the communication.
Yeah.
Like, we're just gonna say one thing, everybody knows what to do. Like, basically, when somebody calls out, like, at 30 seconds, guys, I heard 2 apps, like, he doesn't have to tell me it's A. If I hear 2 people in apps, the only thing I have to check is close banana, and if they're not there, I know it's A. So everybody's gonna react off of the one com, because they know what that means. 20 seconds, 2 guys in apps, like, there have to be. It has to be A unless they're close banana. Nobody close banana, we all rotate, we all push.
This could be a bait. We don't hear anything else.
Well, they're not rotating it up.
Okay.
They're at B. They're at B. They're at B.
Yeah, this
That was
is...
not the right.
Like, especially that you get a call that they're in B, like, there is no point of, like, peeking them. Like, let them walk into you. It's easier for you to
Yeah.
fight in your environment than to just give them one angle, right, that they have to fight at.
5v5. Let's run it.
Okay, Molly Nate. Not bad.
Mauling deep.
Yeah, there is actually a perfect molly that mollies both right side and left side. I'll find it
Really?
for you later, yeah. It's a specific lineup, but yeah, it mollies like the, what is called, the broom on the left, and also like
Yeah.
people behind the wooden thing.
Good shit, Anakin.
I was actually surprised, because in my opinion, it feels like CS2 mollies spread less. So when this game came out, I was like, there is no way there's gonna be one molly that covers both, and somebody actually
Yeah, I definitely
came
need to
up with
learn that one.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
I'm gonna rotate over.
One more 90, 99. No idea you're watching left.
I'm rotating over.
One apps.
Ooh, nice tap.
App set, one's on
Nice,
side.
Stein.
What's your side? Be careful on A side. One's lane.
Okay, good peaks. I like the movement here.
Could be
Nice.
Bomb is down default. Apps. I think. Never mind. It's a random sound.
That gun sound is making like a weird glitch, kind of like throwing me off a bit.
Yeah, I heard it.
Speedway.
Yeah, so at this point, like, the only thing, I mean, let's say the main thing I didn't like here is, like, sure, now we think maybe short, maybe apps, whatever, but, like, now it's quiet. So if after, like, let's say 2-3 seconds, especially in a heated situation, the guy's not refragging, he's probably not close enough to refrag, right? So now we have a guy in pit. So your guy in pit, like, he will be able to kind of watch short and apps by himself. Like, he can just jiggle whatever. The only thing that I'm worried about right now is long. Maybe he timed you, maybe he walked behind you. So immediately what I'm doing right here is I'm crouching in front of this box, so I'm not visible from apps or short, I'm just watching long. Whereas here we investigate more. The guy in long has so much more time. We could be dead to him. Now we're giving pointless 1v1s. Like, at least call here. Like, peek short with me. Like, if you wanna peek it, fine, but, like,
Yeah.
make sure that we have that backup plan of the guy in case we miss. And here, this is finally when we
Yeah,
realize,
it's
like,
kind of like
maybe
a bunch of wasted. It's like a bunch of wasted movements.
yeah. Because I said, like, the way he wins this 1v3 is if we give him 3 1v1s, right? And
Yeah,
that's
look
exactly
back.
what we're doing.
It makes no sense to look back there either because I still have the teammate in the
He's
pit.
gotta be boiler. Bomb's
Yeah,
down
like,
deep.
you move around way too much in this area. Like, you're basically opening lines that shouldn't have been open. Like, right now, we're opening apps. Like, this guy cannot see the guy that deep. You could have died.
He could have
Yeah.
picked it up though, because we didn't smoke deep enough.
But obviously, like for you, it's like
Nah,
the first
it was, like,
official
on truck.
match, like of some sort. We're playing for something, so I get it.
It's like getting a glitch sound.
But yeah, I'm doing like a lot of antsy movements, and then my teammate's in a bad spot because like
Your teammate dies, we're not even on side anymore. Now we give him so much space to play with.
yeah.
Whereas if we just stayed on side in that position, watch long, we're both close to one another.
Nice shit.
Yeah, that makes no sense for me. I almost made that round like
That's
costly,
no
especially with
keeper, I don't think
the
it's
op being in play there. I could have costed.
Yeah, like right there, you crouch behind the box, you watch long, and you just make a come to the B guy. Like, watch out, he could be CT. That's it.
Big headshots there, boys. Let's go.
Could go long to CT because they don't have the angle. There we
Molly
go.
deep.
We stay close enough to our guy. Yeah, so now if it comes to the banana take, the main threat of the banana take is that they rush, right? They might be rushing, whatever. That's why the first thing that needs to be thrown is a molly close, not molly far.
Yeah.
So now he has to be throwing it. Last round it was you that was first, and you were also mollying deep. We need to molly close. That's the like we don't care if
Okay.
they're gonna be behind the molly because that cannot threaten us, right?
They just can't have them pushing us.
Exactly. So first molly is always close, then you throw the second molly deep. Those are the first two nades. Unless obviously, let's say you expect a rush, then you can just double nade immediately, and then if they don't push through the nades in the first 5 seconds, that's when you can start throwing mollies. So once again, this is something that I've told you before. If we want to identify someone's intentions, we want to wait like around 5 seconds. So if you peek something, wait 5 seconds, okay, they don't peek you, probably they won't, so you move on. Same thing here. You throw double nades, and you immediately take your molly out, because now the guy might push you, obviously, even after the nade. So you nade them, okay, they're not pushing, now we start molling, right? And usually the best way to do it is like one guy mollies, the other one guy holds an angle. Now this guy mollies, you hold an angle. Because that was our problem, I remember back in the day when we were like, let's say tier 3, tier 4, and we were trying to break it to like tier 2. When we played overpass, we had this like specific strategy in which we would smoke off like 3 things in overpass, which was track, middle side, and left side. But the problem was we had 3 people banana, 2 people long, and all the nades or the smokes were thrown from banana. So we would all take them at the same time out, and if somebody pushed us, like that happened a lot, we would just be dead. We have 3 people with smokes and heads. So what we just simply did is we're gonna have 2 guys throwing the smokes, 1 guy watching over them, and then the third guy just throws the smokes a second later. It doesn't matter at the end of the day. So that's the same thing here. Like you want to cover each other if you're gonna be throwing nades. Obviously the first ones are safe because they cannot be up close, but then later on if you double nade, okay, 1 guy holds 1 mollies, then 1 guy holds 1 mollies. And then at the end of it, obviously, you just add the smoke at the end of the banana, and that's how you have the banana take. And when the first molly disappears, you just pop flash, you check if there's nobody there, and you either play 2 here, 1 close, 1 car, or you just leave 1 guy at car, just jiggling, maintaining the informational flow if they're gonna be entering banana, and the other guy goes A and you play 4A.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot over.
Just gonna stay on
I'm gonna pick up your arches. You can...
So this is like a little bit problematic because like even though this wasn't a perfect take, like you were guys like trying to take it. Okay, molly here, molly there. Unfortunately, no smoke at the end, but like this was some sort of a take. But like we didn't actually take it.
Yeah, we just got through it and gave it away.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. Like we take space to leave it now. We take space to control it. So one of you should have stayed at the wall, so that wall that you have in the middle banana, and just jiggle left and right or jump spot left and right. And the other guy rotates. Whereas right now, you rotate. Now let's say they walk into banana, and they're gonna walk out all the way towards car, and 4v1 your teammate, and you won't be able to react even from here.
Okay, right now. Bryce, keep walking out.
Good point.
Bryce, I'm flashing brackets right now.
Another thing I'll just mention, and this has nothing to do with what's going on right now, but if I won't mention it now, I will forget it later. But this is actually, I think you're gonna like it because you like those little nuances. So we had a really, really old strategy that we used on Inferno, and it worked wonders. So you know how in CSGO, right here, same thing. You have this, like when you have car on Inferno, so that position that right now is in the car, but that was called car back in CSGO, you have that wooden plank. So a lot of the times what T's would do, they would just wallbang it, just so nobody peeks it. So when you wallbang that wooden plank, what you do is you put an idea in the CT's mind that play B that you're far away. So what we would do a lot of the times is we would take control of the car with no nades, just full contact play, assuming they're going to play passive, and then we would ask our guy that is ramp to start wallbanging the wooden plank. Now the CT thinks that we're still ramp, and we literally just push on in by B. Because usually they will have a smoke or a molly in their hand thinking that we're all the way back ramp. Because that one guy is wallbanging the same position that we're literally standing next to. So that's like a really cool trick that you can try to propose in your next game if you play Inferno.
I love that.
Okay, good kill. Actually after the flash, so that was nice.
Nice, nice.
One more lane, one more. 4v1.
Good shit.
Yeah, but what you said also at the beginning about those guys like level 10, level 9, level 10s, like they, yeah, sure, probably maybe bad day, maybe pressure, like that. They are obviously on a bigger stream with a personality, but it feels like it worked so much better for you because you're just fucking flying, man. Like you basically want to carry
Yeah.
all of those guys.
Yeah, it's like the scats guy that's playing on B with me, and you can see like he plays a way more passive game, and like I'm the same way. And then also the other guy that comes with us from time to time, he was also a level 9, level 10. But I want to take things. I want to take the fights.
I can't see.
Yeah, because I mean, you live, you learn, right? On top of it, like what we had before, like the 1v9 mentality, right?
Waiting B?
Obviously, we have
Yeah.
to be smart with the aggression, but yeah, I mean, I like that you're not afraid of actually peeking angle. If you die, happens.
I just smoked
I'm
two of us.
Yeah, it's like I look at it like this: if I can't
Rotate off.
win fights against these kids, like fights that I like should be taking, I don't stand a chance playing actual good kids. So I'm like, all right, well, take the fight, you die, you learn the angle a little bit better, and you move on. And you like you said, you play
100%.
a little smarter.
100%.
Just help side.
Smoke lane.
They reflashed banana.
Just the main thing to just remember, like what I told you about the risk calculation, right? Like always try to think of like, is this peak worth it, right? Because if it's a 5v5 and you straight up just take banana and you try to fight, I mean, yeah, fine. Because this is, I feel like, a misconception on B a lot of the times that if there is 2 of you banana and you take banana, both of you should fight till your death. Nah. Because
Yeah.
if one dies, the other one can go back and buy time, molly, wait for the rotation. Both of you shouldn't die. So we can have one guy fighting. If he does well, great. If he doesn't, and it's a 4v5, the second guy can buy time for somebody to rotate. So you should never be fighting till the end, both of you. One should be pushing up close to the smoke that is going to be deep close to ramp. The other one should be covering him. So he refrags, but he never like is vulnerable. But what basically I wanted to say is like, sure, be aggressive, but just like be aggressive when you don't have much to lose. Like obviously, as we said, 5v1s, 5v2s, like do whatever you want. But if let's say it's a 3v3 and you have like a key position, then maybe just chill.
I still have urge.
But yeah, I would definitely rather have somebody that is actually over aggressive than overly passive, because
Yeah, if you-
Because we're not playing. Like I just feel like uncomfortable not taking any sort of info at all.
I mean, at this point, I would say that it's okay to not have that much info because first of all, the clock is running down. Second of all, we have meta advantage, and third of all,
Yeah.
I would say that after like losing a couple of rounds, they might be relatively low on money, meaning they're not gonna have that many mollies, that many flashes. So that's another thing that if you're gonna be playing as a team or as a group, whatever you wanna call it, you have to keep in mind. Like if let's say your teammates are calling that the enemies took mid. If they took mid, they probably had to waste a smoke, maybe 2 flashes, maybe a molly. And then let's say your teammate said that they left mid, but they mollied pit, whatever. You can already think to yourself, okay, playing on side actually might be decent because they don't have that much utility to force me out of like my favorite spots. So that's something you want to understand about playing B is like, if they have a lot of util because they haven't done anything on A, then yeah, maybe it's a good idea to ask your teammate to go coils, you go close, he pop flashes you, try to play for a multi-kill. Great, because they have too much util. But if they don't have that much util because they were busy doing things at A, maybe stay on side, because it's going to be a lot easier for you to just play there, right? So that's something to consider.
It's fine. Just stay in ourselves.
Okay, a little bit of a check, but yeah, at the end of the day, they're running
Good,
down
Noeva, thank you so much for the
on
for the
time,
sub.
so I will just play chill here.
You goated.
They're doing a lurk to side smoke.
If you wanna rotate off, you can.
Post it on lane.
Coming in, they're coming in. It's in, rotate.
This is actually make a dumbass play. Like
Oh shit.
pull my knife out. Like
Nah, but the thing is,
No,
you're
no.
looking at
If you
the
wanna rotate
map.
off, you can.
Post it on lane.
I can
I was
see it
looking
on
at
your
the map.
cam.
They're coming in.
and
Yeah.
you told me about that shit too. You were like always high when you're looking at the map.
I mean, I don't even blame you here for looking at the map because your teammate is making a clear call. It's A. So at 37 seconds, if it's A, I would not think that somebody would lurk up here.
You know what's weird? It's like I also kind of figured if he's lurking at this point, he's actually not going to be helpful to the round if the bomb, because bomb was down. Like they had bomb A.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
So
That's
either
why
way
like you
around.
dying there like doesn't even matter because like he literally did nothing for his team. So that's why I kind of don't blame you for that round because I mean like he literally done like
Yeah.
like that was just a waste of time. Yeah, sure, he got a kill. He's gonna be on stream.
We have
But,
full util
I
for this
mean-
too, if they try to come up and get Molly.
After you shoot, I'm gonna swing priest.
It's fine.
They're all mid shooting
They retook-
through the wall.
So the only thing I don't like about this is like what I spoke about, like that third option. At least we want to pretend like we're gonna do something on banana. So
I
maybe a
didn't really
nade,
go where to-
maybe a couple of shots, just so they have to waste some util to get this. Because if we don't do
Yeah.
anything, they might just walk up, and then they're gonna have
Wait.
7 different smokes, 7 different mollies to molly us. Obviously over exaggeration, but that's what I mean, right?
Yeah, I was trying to not put myself in a spot where I was going to leave him solo because it seemed like he didn't really want to play at aggro that much with just 2. Like for example, I think like he just wanted to come backside like beginning of the round. I'm like,
I get
we're
that,
kinda
but
just
you
like-
are risk free to throw
Yeah.
a nade and go back.
That's true.
Because they
Yeah.
cannot be up close just yet, right? So you can literally do that. Just throw a nade, go back, and then play with him. Or maybe ask him to like throw one flash or whatever, if he's not gonna be using them on side. And then... Because right now by smoking this, we're literally just messaging them like, guys, card is clear, take it, don't waste any util, make sure to use that util on us on side.
I'm gonna play first. Actually, I don't know where I want to play from this time.
Sitting on the top.
Have you played Coffins much?
Okay, that is a little bit too deep for my liking, but it should work.
They start coming out A, I'm flashing over big pit.
Yeah, so usually, I would say usually, the setups on B are gonna be like this. One guy is gonna be in a multi-kill position, which could be first box, second box, triple, dark. Coils not so much unless you have intentions of pushing the smoke. And the second guy's job is to flash on like perfect timing. Perfect timing meaning, if he's playing triple, the guy should be in CT or ruins, preferably CT, but ruins is also fine. And he's gonna flash over triple. Now when the guys are gonna be getting on side. Why? Because the guys in pool, if they get blinded, they're crouching. No, he cannot capitalize on it. So when they're on side, you flash, he peeks. And now, the follow-up after the flash is you need to put yourself immediately in a position where when he starts killing them, you come out. Why? Because now he becomes the primary target of the enemy, and that's your chance. So, for example,
you can like hit the smoke maybe, or
yeah, exactly. So if you have a smoke and coils, but you have a lineup for this flash, because let's say you pre-aimed it before the smoke like was here, you throw the flash, and already you're moving towards the smoke. Now he peeks, starts getting kills, you immediately peek. Same thing in CT. You flash, you get in the smoke, he starts killing them, bam, I push the smoke. So that's the way usually you would play B. Because sure, you can play crossfires or whatever, but the problem with crossfires is that we're not basically thinking about smokes and flashes. If one of you gets flashed, the crossfire is just compromised. Okay, good spotting. Oh, that, no, none of that, my man. Like, we're not peeking with nades in hand, my man.
Good fucking round.
I mean, considering the beginning, you guys are actually getting some
our
good rounds.
CT wasn't bad. Like, I think if we could be up 7-0 though. If we don't lose that pistol, we're up 7-0 here.
Yeah, but if you consider, you know, the probability, whatever, like what could have ended up happening is like you won the pistol, then you lost the fours, and this would be even worse, right? So like there is no point of like thinking about it that way. But yeah, okay. I mean, good shot. Okay, let's see what we do now.
Alright, I'm Molly close.
Okay, that's the way to go about it. Okay, he mollied far. Okay, so they smoked it, so that's fine. Now we can fall back. They had to waste at least something. We put some pressure on them. Okay, flash will check. If I would be to do it, I would probably try to do it when the smoke disappears. Because otherwise, like, he can just hide in the smoke.
Yeah, good point.
But still, at least we're kind of, you know, showing some presence here. They cannot just be, you know, free to take everything. The peak could have been a little bit better because we're kind of walking around corners here. Okay. Good reaction, good smoke. And we maintain the aggression, which is quite risky, but I mean, you have a teammate behind you, so it's not that bad. Nice.
I got one, I got out. Rotate over.
And now at this point, I would basically, like, you need to take a risk. It's a 3v4, we have you being half HP. So we're probably not going to win this round if we play 2A, 1B, or 2B, 1A. Like, it's just not going to happen. So at this point, whoever is the IGL, because believe it or not, usually people forget about it, like your IGL should also take over the CT side. Like, he should be calling on CT. Yeah. So you guys need to take a risk, in my opinion. Like, unless all of you are just cracked and all of you are just insane at getting multi-kills, you should take a risk. Right now, either take the A guy and just play 3B. Literally play 3B. Tell him to like smoke mid, molly up, to pretend like there's multiple people and just come B. And we're playing 3B. Or ask your guy that is next to you to give you a smoke B, for example, or I don't know, smoke and flash B, and just go A and play 3A. And that's the best chance that we have at winning. If they go on the other side, just save. It's fine.
I'll solo this.
Pretty sure they're still going B.
That was the guy. Thank you.
And now, this is another thing I want to tell you, because I want you to be using it, because obviously we can see that like you like being aggressive and you have those aggressive tendencies. So now, this is like a little trick that I love doing. It's not even a trick, it's just playing like mind games with the enemies. Now, I want to ask you a question. If you would be the terrorists right now, and let's say you're like halfway banana, and somebody pushes you, and you kill him. What do you do? What's the follow-up in this specific situation?
If someone pushes and you kill him, I'm probably just rushing on the site. Like I'm trying to take site. I'm saying, hey, we got a kill here. There might be another there, but the chances are lower considering we were taking fights on the other side of the map as well, and we killed one. So I'm thinking like they might have one more guy's site. If he pushes, he's like trying to get info, and the site may be clear. And if it's not clear, then we have to shake one more.
Now, how can we use that?
We could have had. I mean, the only way we could have what we could have done is had scats instead of pushing CT. I could have had him push banana and play for info.
Exactly. But now that's the thing. I'm not saying in this specific situation you can do it because it might be too late, but I want you to remember this. When the time is low and you want to push something because you feel like, because like there is no bad thing about it if you push like B right now, because either you're gonna get info that it's A and you can push them, which is gonna be great, or you're gonna die. The dying part is not great, but if you get 1-for-1, that's fine. So we are trying to compensate the bad part, like if we don't get anything, by thinking ahead. So bring your guy from CT on B, hide somewhere for a multi-kill, I'll push, and either I'll get one or I'll die, but you should be able to get 2 or 3 because they won't expect you here. So that's what you can do on any sort of a map when the time is low. If you're playing B ups on Mirage, it's 30 seconds. Tell your guy from window, listen, come B already, hide backside, I'm gonna push B ups. And either you get a kill or not, like they won't expect the second guy. So that's something that you can definitely consider doing on Inferno. If you're gonna have this sort of a setup, like tell your guy, okay, start moving B because I'm gonna push it. So that's like a really good thing that you can do to be aggressive and also, as I said, compensate for the bad part.
You spam? You just spam?
That's actually a really good idea to spam because their brain is going to be focused on what's going on in CT. Beautiful, beautiful. That's mwah! That's the way to go. Not a big fan of the last peak because the last peak is basically you giving him a chance to win this round.
Yeah.
Because now, if you think about it, take a look at this.
Spam from CT?
Just break it down like this, because I don't mind the aggression, I just want you to be a little bit better at it. So now, we cleared all of this, so we know he's somewhere there, like on banana, right?
Yeah.
Now, for him to be able to walk up to you, if he's gonna walk, he's gonna probably take like 10 seconds to walk to you. So he's gonna run, if anything, so you'll hear him. So now, instead of doing this bum immediately, and he could have literally been just standing there and killed you and have a pretty like good 1v2, just wait a couple of seconds. Wait 5 seconds for those guys to get into better positions, maybe inside of the smoke, maybe closer to ruins, and when you peek, at least they can react.
That is true.
Like literally, 3 seconds or 4 is gonna be a completely different round, but
that
still.
That is true. I mean, a good player is gonna still take his time there. To your point.
Yeah, because it's 30 seconds. It's plenty of time, right?
I'm gonna get the molly.
He can literally kill you and go back A if he wants to. But still, the first part of it was perfect. And the idea of like using that sound from your teammate, perfect.
I'm mollying deep, following you up.
Oh yeah. So I'm not sure if there was a smoke there. But you said I'm mollying deep, like you were actually nading deep, and that kind of messed up this guy's smoke. So make sure to call when you're nading smokes. Like here you probably thought you mollied, but just for the future, make sure to call when you're nading smokes, because he could have gotten caught off guard.
That is true, yeah.
Cool. We're good. You guys can fall now.
Okay, yeah, we got 2.
But this is finally like some sort of a banana control.
I think I was getting fucking...
Yeah, you were lost in the smoke. Lost in the sauce. But okay, we got the re-smoke going. Okay, definitely deeper. You don't want anybody to be able to like sneak here without you seeing them, so a little bit deeper.
When I shoot, I need you to flash.
And as I said, at this point you have 2 options. Either one of you plays close, let's say you're gonna be completely anti-flash, so you're looking at the wall. The other guy that is far away is jiggling car or jiggling wall, and you're just reacting off of him. Or you leave one guy here that usually should be playing for info at the wall, but if let's say people trust you to play multi-kill, then you can just stay here, because at the end of the day this is still gonna be early info because you're close, and the other guy rot is A. And that's literally the logic of Inferno, of how you play after the banana control.
Okay.
Yeah, like that's actually a good call from your teammate. Like you should never be playing 2 on car if you have the entire banana.
He still ran.
So that's actually a decent call.
Yeah, you want to just jiggle peek that.
You can leave, Scott. You can leave.
There we go. Nice kill.
Come on, peek.
Yeah, probably wouldn't go for more.
He got me. Last hit.
This is where like you should switch from like being the first guy to be the second guy. Now you got a kill, hide, your teammate that takes contact, you peek. Because now we open an angle in which like your teammate cannot access. And that could have been a throw.
He likes to play around that.
But I mean, as I said, this is the first game. You wanted to be aggressive. You wanted to
Just
take
don't make
charge. I
yourself
don't mind
visible
it.
to the top of it.
And also,
Like
this
to
builds confidence for your future like entry fragging that you're
play
actually
around the
winning
top of that
fights. So.
smoke stack.
And now, not a bad idea would be like actually, if you were literally just jiggling with a smoke out, and then when this guy shoots, you immediately smoke, and that could maybe make them believe that there is nobody there. Just maybe.
Smoking.
Yeah.
Whereas right now, like this smoke straight up just tells them like, and they unfortunately went in, so it's not perfect, but
There's
Yeah,
still a
it was
couple
kind of
here,
weird.
yeah, because you broke the glass and went like it went inside of this store, whatever the hell it is.
Yeah, I think the reason why I said that is I honestly didn't want them to just rush him
Yeah.
because he kind of like he sat in that corner a couple rounds, but it's like it's a tough corner to clear from the angle that I'm playing at. Like if I have to swing, so I was like, let me just try to help him get out.
Yeah, but now with that said, so what I told you before about like this little rule on B, one guy can die, the other one should usually buy time. Now, your idea is to swing if he gets in trouble, which could end up killing both of us. So once again, think of a way that we can compensate the bad side of it. What can you do before all of this happens? So the idea still stays the same. We're gonna swing
Yeah.
after this guy. The bad thing is we might both die. So what should we do? How can we compensate both of our deaths?
Well, he has a flash, so I mean, he
Has
probably should be-
nothing to do with him.
Okay. You said if we swing?
Okay, think. This guy was stuck in the corner. I'm gonna.
Yeah.
This guy is stuck in the corner. Your idea was to swing off his contact. What could happen is we both die. What is the bad thing about both of us dying?
They have sight for free, and it's basically a safe round at that point. 5v.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what can we do so that they don't have a site for free?
We could place a smoke behind us.
Smoke
Or,
probably won't
I
stop
mean-
them after like getting 2 kills.
The only way they wouldn't have sight for free is if one of us drops back. Like I should probably
Or-
just leave him.
Is there only 2 of you in this game?
No, there's not. We could have called a third teammate over.
Yes. So this is the same idea that I told you. If you want to go aggressive, make sure that somebody takes over in case you die. Same thing. You recognize that this could end up badly. It's not a bad play, but this could end up badly. So just tell to your guy that plays long. I think his nickname is Anakin. Like tell him, Anakin, start moving slowly towards B because we might both die.
Yeah.
And even if he takes like 5 steps, that's already closer, right? So remember that.
I can't peek into that angle. Yeah, come back.
That's a good point.
Reloaded top mid. Pretty sure that he's leaving it.
Because as I said, the play wouldn't be bad. You're playing on his contact, you have perfect angle to swing. But as I said, you just want to cover the worst thing that can happen.
We should
And that's it.
something or-
There's 3. I dinged 1. There's a bomb here.
One's still coming here. One's still car.
Yeah, that's probably the
Most
guy
of
that
them
lurked
take
up on us last time.
I think they're about to just wrap it.
He's like the banana guy. Perfect timing.
I didn't see him.
I
there.
think I saw him, but obviously it's different in the game.
I should have sprayed him. If I would have like saw it, I would have just sprayed both down. I think I would have got both. Because my
Yeah.
crosshair was good right there. I could have just crouch sprayed and got.
Yeah, if you continue spraying, you get him. But obviously you didn't see him, so it's fine. But yeah, I thought I saw somebody behind. But that
We win
wasn't
the
a
round
bad
too.
play.
If I get that double spray, we win that round.
Yeah,
I think that guy
100%.
ended up
For
But
continuing
still,
over.
that wasn't a bad play. I mean, we had no info, you decided to go aggressive. Definitely make a call that you're gonna do that, because if your teammates are smart enough, they should be able to use your call somehow. So you're like, guys, I'm aggressing B, I might die, but I'm gonna get some info. And you do it, so the connector guy should be like, okay, maybe I should take like 2 or 3 steps backwards, just in case.
Yeah.
Alright, so just make sure to make those calls when you're gonna be doing aggressive plays, and everything is Gucci bang.
Fucking did that spray.
I'd say hold on to our
Thanks.
nades though. Let's hold on to our nades.
All right, you want me to molly or no?
Nah. Hold on to our nades fully.
Okay, so he wants to play the full passive. At
We
least
could
he
retake
naded,
late
it's
banana
fine.
With mollies. We could like molly it out and retake it late.
One up bracket.
I mean, what is
I
that
smoked so
smoke?
early.
Like,
It's
that's
like-
way too. They're not even car, and he's already wasting it. Like, nah, that's not the way. No, that's not the way to play banana, my man. Until somebody
watch the
shoots you, you
arch
should
rap,
not
they
be
could've rocked
smoking,
already.
basically.
That's what I'm saying. It's like I think I was playing it like trying to play more passive because I didn't want to just leave him in those situations. But I think we play aggro there. We like we're able to dominate a bit more.
Two sight.
I missed both headshots here. I was so sad. Those are too good. That round's over if I'm hitting my shots.
Yeah, but here, I mean,
I could have waited for him, but I thought we had.
not necessarily. I feel like you do. Obviously, you do have a jump. So this wasn't a bad decision. Fine, we missed. Now I feel like I don't want to take this fight anymore. So 2 options. Either I wrap around short, or for example, what you could have considered doing is
I
go
have full
back a
info
little
as
bit,
well.
yeah, and smoke. So bounce it off this wall, so it pops here, and now that gives you option. You can go this way, you can jump on top and go this way. So instead of just holding like this, because they know exactly where you are. Like if they double swing you, like you're just dead anyway. And obviously the up peak is just tough.
Oh, he just.
And this is CS2, my man. So holding angles, as we know, is just not beneficial.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna end B. We're ending.
So yeah, right there after a couple of missed shots, just like be like, okay, cancel this idea, go something else, go short, smoke, whatever. But no, as you said, like you thought you had the jump, you definitely did. But they jumped past the angle, so you did have the jump on them. That was good because the 3 people died. I didn't expect the 4th one.
Okay, I'm about to smoke banana. Can we start making our way? Smoking now.
Okay, usually like if you're gonna, I'm not sure if somebody's holding an angle because I cannot see the radar, but like if you're holding by yourself, cross your on the angle, man, not on the wall.
Gotcha.
But okay, it seems like you had teammates, so it's okay.
Double god flash. Flashing.
God flash,
once,
okay.
Flashing twice.
Yeah, if those are the flashes that I'm thinking of, you don't have to turn. Because the God
Okay.
flashes on B, what we used to describe a God flash as, at least in EU, I think the NA has the same, that would pop in front of like the first box a little bit. So if you're gonna be going, let me show you to perfectly so you know exactly what's happening.
Double god flash.
Now, if you are gonna be
Once.
here and you're gonna be going along this wall, until
You're
you're
not
gonna
gonna get
peek
hit.
side, you're not gonna be blinded.
Flashing twice.
So like
Okay.
here you're not gonna be blinded, here you're not gonna be blinded, and then this is where you could get blinded. Because it should pop right here. And the reason why we call this like a God flash is because it literally blinded everything. It blinded coils, dark, triple. First box it went kind of behind the guy, but usually like the guy in pistol is not gonna be playing on the first box. And even the CT guy, if it was deep enough, was blinded. So just keep that in mind that you don't have to be turning so early.
Smoke coffin.
Yeah, definitely push, take the control with the Glock, perfect.
Second.
A little bit of a... I just don't like that we started moving forward a little bit too soon. Definitely no reload, my man. You have 18
Yeah.
bullets, just keep going. But here, like when you swing this, I'm like my swing is bum. I want to extend the angle until I see
Oh,
deep
you're
church.
going wide.
Whereas look, boom, and we're already moving forward.
And maybe if I'm swinging left instead of straight, my bullet could hit because you have better strafe accuracy, I think.
Yeah, I think we dinked him through the wall, but other than that, like just the movement, right? Like we're slower. But this is actually good. Using this to be able to peek on timing, I like this idea very much. Okay, your teammate wants to push. I'm not a big fan of that because now we stabilized. It's a 4v4. They don't have util. We could actually just play off your contact, but
I'm sure.
okay, now you should play. Yeah, you should be playing off his contact and he shouldn't be peeking at all, to be honest. But okay, I like that you switched focuses because not much was happening in church.
He's 90.
And at this point, you just wait on time.
90. What,
Yeah, I mean, I get that you wanted to kill him because the call was 90, but yeah.
It was
Yeah, we're doing the arch trap to 8. but
he
just
was
don't-
he wasn't 90. I think he was like
Nah.
80, 89 or something.
Yeah.
And he ended up having literally 1 HP left.
Banana first,
I'm
just
going
in
all
case.
then.
But yeah, that was stupid. This round pissed me the fuck off because I don't understand why we. Like, he wanted to do like the smoke grab execute that you're gonna see, but we literally just get fucking mowed.
Well, in my opinion, there are 2 ways to play the second round, which means like we assume that the CDs are gonna force on Inferno. The first one is actually the wrap, but the wrap should be done in like I would say like a perfect way, which obviously I don't expect from you guys. So you smoke short, but you smoke short deep. You don't do it close, so they cannot push the smoke. You smoke library, you smoke connector, you push 3 people long. 1 guy stays mid to watch over the short smoke. 1 guy plays apps really late, because usually they're gonna be on apps and eco, so he literally baits all of you guys. The first contact is made by 3 people that are pushing. Now the 3 people that are pushing long, the first 2 guys are sniper focused on just killing people that are gonna appear in their crosshair. The third guy is the protector, so he covers all of the smokes and he stays like 2 meters behind you. Because he's holding every angle for you. You guys, the first 2 need to refrag each other. The third guy is the protector of the library smoke and the connector smoke. He keeps going with you, but he's like having his back turned. And then the apps guy closes the round, literally. So that's the way to play the wrap. Second option is to just execute B. And now why? Because if you have a good B execute, which is smoke CT, smoke coils, molly triple, molly dark, do the god flashes, even if there is 5 of them with 5 7s and P9s, you win. You just win. There is not enough position for 5 people.
Yeah.
Unless, like, the only play they have to counter that is, like, sit 4 people in the city smoke, 1 guy flashes them out and they push. Like, that's the only play that can counter a B execute in the second round. So those are, like, the 2 best ways to play it.
I smoked right. One's already bottom banana. Let's make this quick. Come on.
Go.
Yeah, the smoke's not deep, and I think he just plays close to the smoke. We try to like turn and we get
I
stuck
mean, even
here.
if it wasn't deep at this point, he would keep spamming. So, like, this is just unlucky, if I'm being honest. Like, there is not much you can do at this point.
Just getting spray through that. Like he just hitting. Good
Like, this is... I wouldn't say this is, like, the fault of the call, as much as it is lack of flashes. Like, we didn't even flash short. Like, this guy is free to spam
Yeah.
based on sound. If you flash him once, we're all through.
That's true.
We flash short, then we flash long, then we flash over long, and then we flash over the side. That's it. We need 4 flashes, and everything is Gucci Bang.
It's probably
So the call wasn't bad, the execute
Flash
was.
bang. If we want to hit B, I can flash.
We're gonna have to. We're forced to wait out util. Unless we want to rush B. Fuck it, let's do it.
Fuck it. I'm swinging, flashing it.
Okay, good flash.
I'm not gonna be able to get through with you.
Yeah, oh, that nade was painful. Yeah, so
Yeah,
if this was
we
supposed to
regressed
be a
here.
B-rush, the second person needs to have the
Should've
smoke,
had a
or a
smoke.
third one. The third one usually is better if they're not that far away, because the second guy should be defragging. So when, like, I can see that one of you had the smoke, or somebody did smoke it. Like, here in spawn, they should have given the third guy a smoke. It cannot be the fifth guy.
Yeah.
Because we do have a smoke, I can see it. So the third spawn should have it. Because the first one obviously is entering, the second one is refragging, the third one can take care of the molly.
Yeah, I did not want to do this. They wanted to go through the smoke, and I am not a fan of doing that. No flashes. I was like,
Yeah, no flashes, this is just a straight up suicide. Like, I kind of understand what they called it, because they didn't want to go all the way back. Probably they were afraid, the apps are push, midgets push, but like, that's actually what we count on. If we go back and we catch some of them out of position, this could be a 3v3, maybe a 3v2 even.
yeah.
So yeah, going back definitely is the play.
They're gonna flash all mid and B.
They smoke deep.
They're gonna throw this banana smoke every round.
Also, another thing, it's a small thing, but I guess I should mention it just for the purposes of like you guys playing as a team. If you're gonna have the situation where you need to push a smoke, but you don't have a flash, but you need to like do it right now, the best way to do it is, for example, if let's say you imagine a smoke being a circle, your teammate, the first one that let's say has the least HP or the shittiest gun, he needs to jump to the opposite side that you're gonna be peeking. So he's jumping out of the smoke to the left as you guys push through the right. So then he takes the crosshair of the guy holding the smoke all the way here when you guys push this side. That's how you push smoke with
Makes
no
a ton of
flashes.
sense.
Yeah. So there is not much things that are random on pro level basically. So even like pushing the smoke like has its
Wow, that's,
ways,
yeah, that's
right?
crazy. That's insane.
I'm faking running up, and hopefully they come.
Yeah, so I mean at this point you guys have pistols, you're playing slow, which obviously makes sense, try to get some kills.
Oh, there's 2 there. Outside, under porch.
East one.
Okay.
One buddy up.
I'm down to work. I'm down to work apps or arch. Whatever you guys want me to do. I mean, apps or towards B.
Yeah, so also another idea, I'm not sure if you guys discussed it, but if it comes to banana, like you can either choose to take it or you can choose on T side. Not necessarily take it, but like fight for it, or you can just ditch it and then retake it later. So if you're gonna try to fight for it, like you have to have a banana guy, and usually it would be you, because if you want to be an entry. So what you always need is a smoke, always. You need a smoke because you will need to put out one of the mollies somehow, because otherwise you're gonna be dead. And you need a guy that is gonna be standing here on this little staircase on the right side, and he needs to be ready to flash over banana for you. So when you put out that molly, and let's say you hear a flash that they're pushing, you need to call for him, flash for me. He flashes and you swing out of the smoke trying to get as many as you can. And that's kind of the idea of how to, let's say, fight for banana. Because sure, you can rash it, whatever, but like, if you're just gonna be by yourself there, like, you need a guy, like, to just literally stand here until you call for flashes.
Sit outside.
Because obviously the idea, another idea is to just go second mid, work mid, throw a smoke long, flash, waste some smokes on A, and then retake banana later, which is completely fine. But if you want to do it from the get-go, then yeah, you definitely need a smoke.
Okay, they might be posted.
And this, I gotta get caught up. I think this kid pushes straight down mid and destroys me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was not ready. I should have just like went banana because I wasn't expecting to be holding mid there, to be real. So I think I looked away as well.
Yeah, but I want to check one thing though, because
They didn't throw that smoke. They just threw
they
a
did
deep
throw
molly.
it. Yeah, but isn't there a smoke in second mid?
Yeah, second mid is smoke. But see, where I fucked up was I played it as if it was old distant map. Like I forgot that it takes longer to get up second mid. and my teammates won't even know if it's smoked initially. So when he pushes down, like my mind is like thinking old Inferno, like, okay, like they can see second mid and all that shit, and it's deeper. And I'm looking, like, oh shit, he actually could be pushed up further than I thought he was, and that's what ended up happening. Kind of caught me off guard here.
Yeah.
Push bottom mid. He's Mexican.
But they kept smoking second mid early into the round.
Yeah, I mean, they were trying to mimic FaZe. I'm not sure if you watched FaZe on Inferno, but that's basically what they do. But instead of throwing a second mid smoke, what they do is... Actually, I'll just quickly show you. FaZe,
I feel like we
Inferno,
play this
City
team. We play this team 10 times. We would beat them like 8 out of 10 games.
Okay, I don't want that. Thank you very much. Yeah, so basically what FaZe did, like the first tournament in CS2, they invented, let's say, a new meta. So what they would be doing is this smoke from spawn, and now this smoke lands here. It's deep mid.
Oh shit, that's deep.
Yeah, and what the Robs would do is he would push up against the smoke and then try to play on timing. So when the banana guys are fighting, he would push it, or ask for a flash and push it, or just fight second mid.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so that's like the smoke that they used, and I'm not sure if this guy shows. No, he doesn't show like what the Robs do. Like that's with that smoke, but yeah, that's basically the idea, and that's like the meta that FaZe created. So I'm assuming those guys wanted to do the same thing, but they just didn't know the smoke. So instead, they would just be smoking second mid and just pushing mid.
Ah, that's actually a pretty cool smoke to try. Even if you don't, because the thing is, even if you don't get like a kill out of it, you delay the mid play for them so long.
I mean, I would say the best thing about it is that you keep players from second mid on their toes, because they never know whether like you pushed or didn't push. And the thing is, you can throw that smoke 4 times, don't push, and then throw it 5th time, push, and like you might catch them off guard because you already conditioned them to like not doing it. But yeah, the second guys, like second mid guys, are like it's tough for them because they don't know if they're gonna be peaked or whatever. They have to be a lot like safer. Actually, that smoke actually worked quite well.
Yeah, I saw it online and I was like, let me just try to throw it and see if I can get out.
That was perfect actually. Okay, so good choice to go apps with Tech 9s. I'm not a big fan of us not having that many flashes, because you do need flashes to get out of apps, but we kind of got lucky that literally nobody was watching apps when we jumped out.
Yeah, I was just like, fuck it, I'm jumping. And here I just try to play near smoke, see if he like gets aggro. I think they end up saving here.
I mean, it's a 5v2, so I don't mind. Like, you're trying to take the weapon, especially the op out, so...
I fucking completely missed my shots here.
I mean, running with the smoke in hand, definitely not the play. Oi,
Wow, my
yeah.
shot.
But that's also like the CS2 movement being awkward. Like when people jump in this game, it's completely different than CSGO. But we're gonna all get used to it at some point.
Nice, good trade.
I mean, not much.
I should have been holding a better angle. Yeah.
I mean,
I was still holding close
technically,
wall,
sure, but like you were basically trying to protect your teammate, which is fine. And this being a CS2, the guy that peeks has an advantage. So I mean, I wouldn't be picky about it.
Yeah.
Like your job was to protect him, so he clears sandbags. So I wouldn't say like you have a better angle or anything. Like you literally needed to hold across. And so once again, we hear the molly behind us. So I would be a little bit suspicious about the mid play, maybe. Nice, I like this. Because they threw a really shit molly, then threw any flashes, so you might as well take advantage and try to be aggressive. I like this. But with what I said before with those flashes, what you could have done, let's say, because you know there are no mollies, like if you have that guy ready on ramp with flashes, you could have let the smoke explode, stay in the smoke, be like flash now, bam, and you peek, right? So that would be like the approach.
This round really pissed me off because we got 2 here and we're pushing up, right?
No.
I mean, that's where I fuck up, was like not expecting the guy to be that close. But I'm thinking we should have re-aggressed here. And my team's like, let's go back down banana. I'm like, I'm thinking in my head, there's only one guy here. How are we not like re-pushing this?
Yeah, but your teammates are nowhere close to be in position to push B. That's the problem. Like by the time they get here, the second guy could come B.
Yeah,
and it wouldn't be surprising if the second guy comes B because you literally got 2 entries here.
That is true.
If they were closer, I'm all for it. Like go 4v1, flash, bam, go. But if they're not close, nah, like their idea is better here. Because if they were behind you, sure, but yeah, they're just too far.
Pressure here.
He's in balcony and ups.
I mean, at this point you should have joined them because like we've already pressured this guy. We mollied, we took some shots, we don't need to stay here. Whereas right now this feels like we're trying to play default and you're not even full HP.
One
so.
just went back church.
Anakin's in pit.
There's 2 here, I think.
Yeah.
All right, one there. We need to work a pick on that last kid. Nice, nice. Site's clear.
And I got this call wrong completely.
No.
He threw his cell flash, should be.
Oh, he was pushed up our side spawn.
Oh, we're fucked.
I didn't know he was
'cause I
side spawn,
mean-
like the call didn't. Yeah, that's just my bad. Because if I leave sooner, I don't make a bad call saying there could be two there.
I can get it if you want.
Yeah, but I'm actually surprised as well. So we see this smoke.
No.
So that's
don't
I
throw
thought
a
that smoke
molly.
came from sight. To be real,
No.
I did. That's why I threw the molly. But I
did.
guess he bounced it off the wall.
No. That smoke definitely came from CT.
Get bomb and bring it.
Oh.
Because look how it bounces. It bounces from this side to here. Like we have the
Yeah,
bounce,
true.
so it's like there. So the molly actually is not bad. It's trying to like stop him. But what I'm surprised by is like this guy gets a kill with an
I
M4,
think we run through there. Just chill.
and then what ends up happening a couple of seconds later is you have a fight against an Opera here.
One just went
Yeah,
back,
that's why I thought there was two there because the op
Yeah,
was.
that's why I'm surprised that like.
There's-
So what might have,
So they-
I mean, ended up happening is that they were actually
They
too
switched
close
guns?
already. Or no, there was nobody to switch guns with because I mean, unless your teammate had an op that was pushing there. No, he didn't.
No,
did he?
I don't think he had an op. I don't
Yeah.
think
So
so.
what I'm thinking is like when you guys got those two entries, two of them rotated, and then the M4 guy might have gone back and the Opera stayed.
And he might have, the other guy might have done the aggro,
Yeah.
aggro like risk play you were talking about, where it's like, oh well, we need to go risky anyway. You guys just go hold down for B, and I'm gonna try to make an aggro play on A, and then the aggro play A worked.
Yeah, because take a look at this. This is what I feel like you didn't see in the game, and now I actually like saw it. I would probably see it if I was playing because one other
The
thing.
op?
No, not the op. You pay attention to what nicknames you're killing, because somebody, like for example, if let's say if you play Inferno and you know who the B players are, if you kill the guy on B and that's not their guy, like that's probably the third guy. So now if you take a look at what happens here, is the guy that kills your teammate, his nickname is Akai, and then when we go back banana, and your teammate gets a kill in mid,
Pick on that last kid.
look who that is.
Oh shit! So he got that kill and immediately ran all the way back.
Yes, and the other guy stayed. So I'm not
And
saying
I
like you
mean-
could have figured it out, but like definitely pay attention to the nicknames, because that
Gotcha.
gives away a lot.
Site's clear. Probably-
But I don't blame you for making that call because I myself was surprised at what happened because I wasn't paying attention to the nickname right now. But like when I play the game and I kill somebody, like I want to see who that is
Yeah.
because sometimes it gives away a position of another guy.
With it there though.
Fair enough. I was bottom banana. I was not ready.
All good.
But all good. I'm going up banana.
They might put more presence there last time, or he might play back this time. I can't go through a molly. He pushed up behind us mid.
Yikes!
Yeah,
Yeah,
you see, like there, I'm just like, I'm expecting. Like I should be holding mid there, but I guess I'm expecting my team. Like I'm expecting someone to be there. 'Cause,
Yeah,
Like,
but I told
if
you
the
this
players
also
were
before.
rushing-
Look at this.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for interrupting, but look, when you are here, and especially if you guys don't have a clear call, like this is just the beginning. You haven't spent hours. This is the same as Pug. Look at your radar
that's
right now
true.
to understand intentions of everybody. So you look at the radar, you see, okay, 3 of us are going here, 2 guys are going second mid. So already you know that if you're not gonna be pushing with them, like, okay, I need to look.
Yeah, I
mid.
shouldn't be looking there anymore. As soon as that molly hits, I have
Yeah.
to turn. Yeah.
So that's what you need to keep in mind. Like if you're safe, like look at the radar. You wanna know where. Wait, this is next round already. That was quick. Okay, but yeah, you always wanna like kind of see where your teammates are going to have no like wrong ideas.
That's a good point. Yeah, because if I'm holding mid there, I
He
at
shot
least
and
get
missed his op
something.
shot. He's gonna be op
Yeah,
side.
you probably kill the guy if I'm being honest. If you hold it well.
Nice shit, Anakin.
I killed the upper.
I think he's soloed.
I'll hold banana.
Yeah, this is just too lazy, my man. Like, take a look at this.
Care about a mid. He shot and missed.
Yeah,
his
I'm
op
not
shot. He's
holding
gonna be op
anything here.
Like, when you peek this, what you should be expecting is like, as you said, if this guy is alone, the second guy is coming CT. So we need to be peeking this with our cross replacement here. Why are we
Yeah.
aiming at a wall?
Good, check back safe. Make
No,
sure back
no.
safe.
Yeah, that was
Everything's
lazy.
clear.
Yep. Get that off his top side.
Op is still down on site. Someone should pick it up when we get a time.
Yeah, I will later. Or somebody will.
I got it.
Banana right now. Push through my smoke.
Ooh, this is not going well.
Yeah, I don't know how we were holding this.
Nice shot.
99 dead. 2v1.
I like that you're not being distracted by the church guy
Yeah,
and kept
like-
holding CT. I mean,
really
I
doesn't
myself probably would have gone for the op.
I don't
But,
trust my op honestly that well because like I'd never pick it up. So I was like, let me just.
I gotcha.
I just play gutted me. This one right here is just stupid, but I thought I could like work the smoke a bit, but I guess he was
gonna
smarter.
go
He
mid.
did,
Oh, that's the face
smoke
smoke,
here.
yeah.
Yeah, they smoked.
Yeah, and like I'm.
I mean, it's
okay,
not
maybe I
perfect
can-
because this is just one way,
I
but
don't see
yeah.
anything. Carry banana.
Turn around, turn around.
Yeah, like
I feel like
he just.
this is what I actually teach in Valorant, and I'm thinking that they might have messed it up on purpose. Because in Valorant, what I always say, like if somebody plays Omen Brim, is like you can purposely mess up your smoke and leave a gap, but then you hold the gap, so the guy is investigating the gap, and that's
Yeah,
exactly
he
what
picked
happened
that
here.
gap immediately, so I was like,
Yeah, so maybe
he
they
must
know they have that
known.
gap.
There's an AK
Yeah.
down in- I should pick it up, bro.